So if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And not everything that glitters is gold. So this project that we got introduced to, everybody swears that it hit gold and or that they've struck gold, but once we dug a little bit deeper into the project and actually did some research, we found otherwise. So we're going to be breaking down exactly why we're not buying the hype. So if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, and not everything that glitters is gold. So if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, and not everything that glitters is gold. So a lot of people are swearing by this project we're going to share with you today, and they swear that they hit gold, but once we dug a little bit deeper, we found out differently.
Yeah, today we're going to be doing a fundamental deep dive on a project called Bellator and just give you guys our findings. We're going to go through the white paper, the website, their nodes, the team, or at least what we think the team is, and their background, which pretty fishy. But yeah, let's dive straight into it. Per usual, none of this is financial advice. And also, scan the QR code here on the screen to join our free community. I do believe we are the #1 DeFi community. We show you how to multiply your assets in DeFi through providing liquidity on decentralized exchanges, and we just have all types of support and cool things. So scan this QR code. Let's jump in. Okay, so this is the website, bellatorlife.com. And, honestly, this is like a network marketing project. A few people has, sent this over to us. And basically, it seems like they're just trying to be like a stoic type of community. But let's just read some of this here. So it says, this means warrior in Latin, reflects our philosophy. Business, much like life, is a battlefield, competition of ideas, excellence, da 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 da. Miracle Cash and more was built to thrive in this competitive space, leveraging blockchain and fintech solutions to redefine the future of money. So I don't know what the actual affiliation is with this project and Miracle Cash. When I looked into Miracle Cash, I didn't see anything about them. So it seems as if they're just trying to ride off their coattails, but we could be wrong about that.
It seems like a marketing company that is put together specifically to market this project to the masses. So right here, when you scroll not too far, it actually mentions avoiding the pitfalls of fast money. So too many crypto MLMs rise quickly like meteors only to just fall as spectacularly. Why? Not because of the technology, but because their creators prioritize fast money over long-term value. Guys, right here and there, just as I was saying, I believe this is just the marketing sector of what they created. And unfortunately, especially here in the United States, it is not something that is very highly looked upon when you put an MLM company behind building financial wealth. It doesn't really go too well.
And then you see they have here at Miracle, we reject that model entirely. Our philosophy is rooted in building something that lasts, creating real value and sustainable growth. They never really get into what that is. So now they have here their products or their formula. And guys, if you're new to crypto, I can get why this sounds like it makes sense, but let's just go over this. Miracle Pay is a game-changing solution that facilitates crypto transactions worldwide. It addresses real needs with a service that customers value, trust, and use consistently. So, facilitates crypto transactions worldwide. Any crypto can be sent worldwide, guys. That's not really a problem that is revolutionary that they solve it. Like, you can send a stable coin to anyone with a MetaMask or EVM address. You can send Bitcoin anywhere. You can send ETH anywhere. That's not really crazy. Like, most of the scams, and again, do I think this project is a scam? Absolutely. Do I know it's a scam? No, I don't. But most of the scam verbiage, you'll hear them say, oh, we have this revolutionary technology that facilitates fast payments, instant settlement. When that was the first product that crypto solved anyway. So it's just like
and
doesn't
they
really make
use
sense.
these words too to make it sound fancy. They use these words because they understand that most people are not educated in the DeFi crypto space. They may know and hold some tokens, but they don't realize that there's already companies out there that are solving this solution already. So they're not the first ones to try to bring something like this to the market. And it's a lot of big words to make it sound fancy.
Yeah, here they go to talk about their nodes. So if you don't know what a node is, it's basically think about you buy a house. The house has value, but people pay rent in U.S. dollars. A node is kind of like a house, but you get paid in the node token. In this case, it would be the Phoenix token, which we're going to dive into. So a lot of times you buy this node, it's not refundable, right? And then you're earning this Phoenix token that honestly down pretty hard. And this was like a big craze back in like the 2021 cycle. Had all these nodes popping up. You have to lock your money, and then people are accumulating the token, and the yield is really high and everything's great for a while, but then the token drops, everything goes to zero. So it's just like you're accumulating something that drops in value while the company still keeps your money from buying the node.
And they're also not held liable, because the moment that node was going for a little over $7,000.
It's a few different ones. We're going to get into that too.
So we're going to get, but the nodes are non-refundable, so that leaves them off the hook. So when there is potentially a loss, you're stuck knowing that you just gave away whatever amount that you put into that node.
Yeah, and they go here to talk about legacy building. We're creating assets to provide lifelong passive income and opportunities for generational wealth. Guys, you're not going to build generational wealth with this project. You're not. I'm just being honest with you. You might make some quick money. People make money off of scams all the time. All right, so we're not here saying that you can't make money. You know, a rising tide raises all ships, and the Phoenix token might pump. But you have to look at other projects that have real value. When you look at it from risk-reward, risk-adjusted basis, you can get a return from something that is verified to not be a scam versus something that might. So it's just like, I'd rather do that. So lifelong passive income, hey, you might get passive income for the node for your entire life, but what's the use of earning something that is just constantly going down and it isn't any liquidity to trade and actually liquidate? So
yeah, I'd rather take my assets, park them, knowing that I'm remaining having full custody, and those assets are growing, and that investment that I put into that asset, I can actually pull that out as well. I'm not just giving something away, and I'm very quickly going to be able to play with house money versus walking away and we're paying you to get a node.
Yeah. And here it says, as we grow, we plan to introduce 500,000 additional nodes and even more in the future, all tied to liquidity pools that supports tokenized credit approval. So if we break this down, 500,000 nodes, okay, good for them. Okay. All tied to liquidity pools. A node tied to a liquidity pool makes no sense. So you can have a node and then you earn in that token. So let's say the Phoenix token, and then you can set up a liquidity pool separately, and the team can like lock the liquidity in, which this project does not. Let's take a quick look. So this is the Phoenix token. As you can see, it's down and has been for a long time, and it's only $66,000 of liquidity. So if you're getting passive income for your whole life, you're not even going to be able to sell because there isn't any liquidity here, right? And it isn't any locked liquidity. So that means the team doesn't believe in it enough to lock liquidity in here to be able to allow people to get out. So it's not tied to a liquidity pool at all. Like that's a verified lie right there. And then if we go back here, it says supports tokenized credit approvals. A credit approval is basically just getting approved to get a loan. So they're tokenized in a way, saying that they're tokenized a way to get credit approvals. That doesn't make any sense. And then also, if they were doing that, there should be some metric of that on the website showing how many credit approvals they have, the revenue, the options of credit approvals from people with good credit, bad credit. Like, there should be something. This is the only thing on it, and that's it.
If it's missing details, it should be missing your pocket or missing your wallet too. There's just not enough factual information here. It's missing.
Yeah, and it says here, beyond Miracle Pay, we're integrating with a centralized Web3 company, further diversifying the income streams for node owners and amplifying the value of their investments. They're integrating with a centralized Web3 company. What company? And what does that mean? Like, that makes no sense. And then let's look at this cheesy video that was probably made from AI.
The path of a glorious warrior is growth. A true warrior thrives on evolution. Only by continually reinventing themselves, staying open and clear-minded, and combining time time-tested methods with new innovations,
247, 248.
and they achieve lasting success. Are you ready for the next step of your evolution? Bellator, merging future-driven digital innovation with genuine, tangible values. At Bellator, two highly promising real-world projects create steady income streams. The first one is Miracle Cash, which is revolutionizing digital payments with cryptocurrency integration. The world of digital payments is undergoing a seismic shift with the rise of cryptocurrencies. Every day, we interact with payment terminals. Yet until now, paying with cryptocurrencies on these devices was not possible. Miracle Cash has developed groundbreaking software that integrates cryptocurrency payments into terminals across different providers. Major global terminal providers are already part of Miracle Cash's client portfolio. The second income stream is an ambitious and visionary real estate venture that bridges the physical and digital worlds. Phoenix Hera is a hotel and residence project featuring an in-house casino located in northern Cyprus. North Cyprus was repeatedly selected by the world-famous Forbes magazine as the #1 choice for the best beachfront property investment in the world. What sets this casino apart is its licensing, covering both cryptocurrency operations and an online crypto casino tied to the physical presence of the hotel and residence. This long-term project offers stability and consistent profits for Bellator. Secure your lifetime profit now with Phoenix. Phoenix lies at the heart of Bellator's profitability program. A proprietary cryptocurrency that guarantees exclusive ownership through blockchain technology and is designed to automate profit sharing, your profits. Phoenix brings together the income streams of Miracle Cash and Phoenix Hera, delivering automated returns to token holders. This currency is powered by nodes, which give you the exclusive right to mine the Phoenix token. Once you own a node, you'll receive daily payouts in Phoenix, guaranteed for life. A node starts at just $1,100 and is available as a half node, a full node, or in packages of 3 or 7 nodes with special bonus advantages. Full details are available in our back office. Earn even more by growing the Phoenix community. By sharing Bellator's vision with others, you can help expand the Phoenix community while earning an additional income through referrals. Join the Bellator Community Project today and secure your profits, built on real values and sustainability. 7 days a week, 365 days a year, forever.
All right, so the first thing I want to laugh at is they're invoking your emotions here. They're so focused on making you have fear of missing out, because they're showing this superhero and he's doing his push-ups. He's got strength. He's uncovering what all of us want to have, is to be able to have that success, to be able to walk out of this crypto boom, this space, this change of this evolution that's taking place without being left behind. And so instead of invoking my emotions, how about putting facts and figures on the table? Where are your contracts at? Show us your partnerships. All of this stuff is speculative about the potential of what they can do going forward, but what do you have in place right now?
Yeah, they said that it's a bunch of companies already using their system. They didn't name a single one. And then with the Hera hotel and all that stuff, we're gonna dive into that as well. But let's peek at the white papers and just keep uncovering more. Our goal in this video is just to provide evidence for you to make your own opinion. We're not trying to necessarily bash this project. We're just looking at it as a matter of fact, like we would any other project. Okay, so we're on their white paper here, and it says Phoenix token. It's a crypto asset developed by Miracle Technology Group on the Ethereum and BNB platform. So already you can see that this, normally if someone's competent, they would write Ethereum and BNB chains. They are platforms, but it's just nuances that you got to pay attention to. Phoenix token holders, remember you guys, look, this is the Phoenix chart. Right, so they're talking all this, and do you want to earn this for life? Just kind of keep that in mind. And then they say that Phoenix token holders will benefit from any transactions using the opportunity provided by the ecosystem, including but not limited to, will have discount rights in all ecosystem member businesses, none of which they name, will benefit from special rewards from holders, and will be able to benefit from the Miracle ecosystem. So it's no tangible things that they're really offering here, and it isn't showing how much revenue these businesses are making. Like, they don't give any kind of revenue model. They don't even talk about how many nodes that they sell or anything. So now they go on to talk about this ecosystem is designed to alleviate concerns, enabling users to manage all their financial affairs within the Miracle ecosystem. For instance, if financial constraints arise, users can effortlessly acquire a small token bundle with a credit application. I was not able to find this application, right? And I don't want to get no token bundle of some token that's been down for over a year that only has $66,000 in liquidity. Some territories are restricted, through a plan with Miracle Aid in the situations like rent shortage or last minute capital needs. So they're saying that they're going to help you make money if you're in a pinch, but I don't see anything about that anywhere. Like, where is this stuff that they're talking about? I don't see it.
And then it goes, the ecosystem offers an array of services accessible at local crypto centers, providing guidance on managing crypto finances. And again, users may discover how to stake their savings for a secured return by providing liquidity in their decentralized exchange and lowering fees using their token, guys. But again, you're going to see this consistency, and that's going to show up not just in this white paper, but the other white paper that they have listed across their marketing websites and everything that they have. Everything's speculative. So that's one of the number one red flags to me, is if they don't have concrete information, data, facts, businesses that are willing, other businesses willing to put their name behind this. Who are the crypto centers? Who are the companies that are doing this right along with them? Because they're not willing to put their name on this, at least not as of yet.
Yeah, and they go on to say this approach allows individuals perhaps residing in remote villages to access funds for the first time, utilizing a stablecoin on a structured payment plan. Look, these funds, when strategically employed, have the power to catalyze meaningful change. Business someone in the village using the funds to purchase professional scissors. That's the example they chose. Professional scissors, and initiate a barbershop. Not start a barbershop, initiate. Weird wording. Probably a foreigner somewhere who, anyway, thereby earning a livelihood and supporting their family.
So it's go ahead.
So, guys, if I'm in a remote village, I'm not buying this Phoenix token so I can start a barbershop. I'm not doing it. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm not storing my value in something that's down when I could buy something like Ethereum or some of the other projects that we recommend inside of our community that's actually doing things and have public teams and stuff like that. This team isn't even public, although we found who's behind it, and stick around until we get to that part.
But let's just say that some person inside of that little small village did want to get some scissors to start a barbershop. What really stood out to me here is that, again, they're evoking your emotions here. They're targeting people that's saying, hey, you know what? I want to go help elevate people that are in remote villages, because there's two sides to this. One, people are going to think that by putting their assets here that they're going to be able to help people that are not able to necessarily get help traditionally. But on the flip side, you're going to have people in small villages that are going to be taking their life savings and trying to put it into something like this. And when it doesn't work, then they're even left in a bigger hole than they were put in the first place.
Yeah. So this Phoenix Leveler is supposed to be a decentralized exchange designed to revolutionize the cryptocurrency trading experience. I don't see them competing with Uniswap or Aerodrome or any of these other ones. And also, this exchange isn't even live. I can't even pull up the website. There's no link here. And when I Googled it, nothing popped up. And then Miracle Swap, same thing. This is also a decentralized exchange. So, like, they got two of them, and neither one of them you can find. That's kind of wild. And then they talk about this estate, but they don't have any deeds that they show or anything. Like, this project provides the chance to you to own your dream property within 2 years. With a 30% discount, you can choose from a wide range of properties, including houses located in North Cyprus. Like, they're promising the world, but they don't show anything, guys. It's pretty crazy that, I'm not going to say it's crazy that someone will fall for this, because if you're not, involved in the space, like, I can see it. But, guys, I hope you see past this marketing ploy that they're trying to put on here.
Yeah, and hopefully by watching this video that you'll learn how to go do better due diligence when you're getting into something versus just reading the website and taking everything that they're saying at face value, not believing the marketer that maybe has shared this with you or a video that you saw on YouTube. But he
did 200 push-ups in a robot suit. Come on. And why is he wearing that if he's not at war? Anyway.
Or maybe they are. Anyways, but guys, hopefully you learned that doing your due diligence and just not listening to the hype, but learning how to go in there and get the facts.
Yep. So now this token that they talk about. Okay, let's read this sentence. Our marketplace ecosystem uses PNIC, which is a token we just looked at. That's pretty much at zero, damn near. Our native token to create and deliver a variety of services, including real estate and new tech Web3 portfolio. What does that mean? New tech Web3 portfolio.
Okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
That makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense.
New tech Web3 portfolio.
Like, guys, this doesn't make any sense. It's so many like grammatical errors and just things. These people don't even understand crypto. You can tell. And then they say that they have like a burn-in mechanism to, burn tokens. Okay. Let's look at the Phoenix tokenomics.
And guys, you also got to be aware that people are using ChatGPT and Google Gemini to actually create their white papers nowadays. And when you're creating white papers without any substance, you're going to get this marketing jargon that's just going to show up all throughout the white paper. So you want to be very careful when reading those two. Just because they have white papers doesn't make it legit.
Yeah, so you can see here that the fully diluted valuation is 35.2 million, but the market cap's only 3.1 million. So this takes into account the total supply of tokens. This takes into account the circulating supply. So 90% of the tokens ish or more have not even been unlocked yet. So that means the team most likely has them. You go here to click tokenomics. Let me see holders. Let's see if it shows anything. So you can see here that 60% of the tokens is held by one wallet, right? And then the rest is held by a small amount, and random people hold 29%. So this is the team, right? They don't have anything about cliffs and unlocks or anything. So as more people like buy this token, they're just going to be selling this off. They're going to be selling it off, and they're making money from you buying nodes. So that's not good. And okay, so this is supposed to be the Miracle Pay white paper. But this was up here the other day, but it's gone. Let me try to refresh. It's gone. Let me hit about. Yeah, so this was supposed to talk about like the node, where I can buy the node. But so basically they were selling this node for like $7,000 at the top and $1,000 for the minimum, but they're just taking that money and they're keeping it. And if we scroll down to like try to look at their socials, they have a YouTube link here, but when you click it, it doesn't exist. And then if we click on their Twitter, 7,000 followers, but they haven't posted since January of this year.
And the interactions that they have aren't any, you can see.
Nothing to write home about.
Nothing to write home about, even in compared to the 7,000 people that they have on there. They barely have any likes, no comments. Looks like bot followers to me.
Residual income opportunity. Imagine earning daily residual income powered by blockchain innovation. Bellator is redefining financial freedom. Be a part of a system that pays you for life. BS. And then if we click their Telegram, we're going to post this video on this Telegram. They got 3,000 members. It's open in Telegram. I'm going to join this. So
they have it set to where you can't send messages.
Yeah, they have it set to where you can't even send messages. So people can't even say if it's a scam or not. And they've been posting in here, actually. They posted today. But you can't, I don't know where this community is.
Yeah. So which even makes me go back to their, what was that, X we were on? Was that Twitter?
Uh-huh.
And there's no comments on any of those posts. So maybe there were comments from...
They're doing Zooms.
But those comments are probably being removed. We want to, so when you guys are working on a project and you're doing your research, you want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly. And that gives you the opportunity to make an educated decision based upon all of the facts that have been presented to you. But when they don't allow you to actually hear the voice of other people, their experiences that they had, or sometimes you get companies that will share that they're having partnerships with a certain company, but then you'll have the other company blast on there saying that that's not true. So they're not giving ample space for the community to come out and have that conversation. And right there, a red flag.
All right, so now for the good part. Let's talk about who's behind this. And guys, this is the most important thing. It doesn't matter how good our product is. If you don't have the right team behind it, it doesn't have any legs. Like they say, it's the driver, not the car. So, I mean, the car is important, but the driver is the most important, unless it's a self-driving car. But that's another story. This is the miracle estate that they're talking about. The Phoenix Herrera, you guys just saw in the video that they talked about it. It says it breaks ground on project aimed at solving Cyprus's real estate challenges with NFTs. Tokenizing the real estate, okay. October 14th, 2024, right? If we scroll down here, they talk about this, the Phoenix token is the fuel behind this project. And you saw what the Phoenix token is like, right? If we scroll down here, this is supposedly the CEO, Hakan Torhan, CEO of Miracle Cash and more. This is the guy, right? You got the Phoenix Herrera, right? This is the guy. Probably pulled up on some construction site that was already working on something else and said, hey guys, let's take a picture and make it seem like we're running this. Okay, so you guys see that? Cool. Now, if we look, I looked into this guy, Hakan Torhan, and I found this. Look, Bellator, Hakan Torhan's criminal conduct, ties to criminals, Bellator, Miracle Cash, and more facts. Got illegal casino and betting. This is the guy right here, right? And hey, this is 2017. Cyprus, which is where they're saying that they're doing this business. 6 men accused of an illegal online gambling operation remain in custody. They all appeared in court, and these were the men. Here's the guy, right? So I'm not sure if this is fake or not, but why would someone just want to tear this man down? So that's one. It says he was found guilty, sentenced to a year in prison. Here's another one. Suspected drug trafficker surrenders to TRNC police. This is 2018, a year later. Right, part in the abduction of Hakan Torhan, who claimed he had been held against his will. Said he was separately charged with illegal online betting. And we just talked about that one. Just going through these here. Miracle Cash Ponzi scheme. This is May 2023. Batch investors being funneled into cash flow NFT Ponzi.
So this is another one that we found, and it may not be as credible because behind MLM themselves are being sued. But there has been articles where behind MLM was actually 100% on point. So it is just another area, but this isn't something that we can guarantee that is factual.
Yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. We're just presenting our findings.
What we're noticing on here is that when we were doing some of our research, that the links did work. But what you'll also find is that companies will go and fight behind the scenes to get these articles taken down. And there's methods that these can take place. So sometimes when you are looking up something, you want to look at it pretty early on, because as you begin to, sit on it and weigh out your options, you're going to see that some of the information may come down.
It's just crazy that it's for every year since 2017, it seems like this guy is getting in trouble about something scam related, and he's not publicly putting his face on this project. You have to go and dig and find this stuff. If you're an anonymous founder, and I get it, it's crypto. VCs have funded anonymous projects without meeting them in person. But it says a lot about you. We have more regulation to where if you're going to be anonymous and not put your name on something, you're not able to be held accountable if something goes awry. And if you believe in something, why wouldn't you put your name on it, So, more arrest charges, got his name here again. So that's all I can find on this guy is arrest charges and images, like him being in handcuffs or being escorted out. Here's the guy again.
Yeah, and we're not saying that people that have had a past criminal history can't have a turnaround and go and do something successful. I've seen plenty of criminals that have made a full turnaround, but they own what they've done in the past, and they'll actually make a statement in regards to it. Hey, this is what I have done in the past, but I've had a change around, and this is what I've done to fix what I've done. And so they're actually cleaning that up here, but he's not doing that. When you're hiding, you're not willing to be the evangelist for your own project. You're going to hide instead. Again, another red flag for me.
Yeah, and this is the last one here from his ATM project, Pink Point. It says Hakan Torhan collected $12,000 from around 760 small businesses in Istanbul, Turkey, and disappeared without activating the ATM project that he promised. Sounds a lot like this project. They're promising they partner with these companies. They have this point of sale system and this decentralized exchange and get discounts from these businesses. But they're still selling nodes but nothing has been activated. It seems like a obvious parallel to me.
Yeah, those two projects are very similar because the ATMs are just pre DeFi, pre what we're going through now. And looks like they found another mechanism through these nodes to be able to get people to buy into this dream of what potentially can happen. But the question is he going to deliver?
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's the video. That's it. That's our findings. If you got value, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Share this with anyone who you know who's inside Bellator or anyone who's told you about Bellator. Let us know what other projects that you guys may want us to cover. But yeah,
come join the community. And whenever you do, so our free community allows you to go and post every project you're potentially looking on, and have a community, a global community that can actually go and share with you their input on it as well. Get different perspectives. You don't just want to get the perspectives of those that are trying to sell you something, but you want to be able to weigh out what the facts are so that you can make an educated decision. And that's the type of community that we have, because we want everyone to make educated and safe decisions.
Yep, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We love you all, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care and trade safe.